Welcome to the Deep Dive. We take your sources and we pull out the most compelling ideas.
That's right.
Today, we're diving into the incredible story of Kavita Krishnamurthy, a voice just synonymous with versatility in Indian music.
Absolutely. A legendary voice.
Imagine, a voice that can just pivot effortlessly from really intricate classical melodies to, say, a huge Bollywood dance number.
Yeah, and make it sound completely natural.
Exactly. All while packing this unique emotional punch into every single note. That's really the power we're exploring today. Our mission really is to understand how she didn't just sing songs, but she became the voice for an era, defining those golden years, the 80s and 90s Bollywood sound,
Right.
and then pushing beyond into classical, into fusion.
And what's really fascinating, I think, about her journey isn't just, her personal success story. It's how her art really reflects the whole evolving landscape of Indian music itself.
That's a great point.
She wasn't just like lending her voice. She was helping shape genres, bridging different musical traditions. So as we go through the material you've got, we'll uncover the specifics of that unique versatility.
And why she stands out so much.
Exactly. Why she's such a standout among India's musical greats.
Okay, let's unpack this. Let's go right back to the beginning. Before she was Kavita Krishnamurthy, the household name, she was Sharada Krishnamurthy, born in New Delhi, January 25, 1958. Now, the sources paint a picture of a very specific background. Tamil Iyer family, that's a South Indian Brahmin community, right? Known for deep roots in classical arts academics.
Traditionally, yes, a strong cultural grounding.
And her home was just steeped in classical music from childhood. But what was really extraordinary was her talent. She started learning both Hindustani and Carnatic classical music really young.
And that's the key thing, isn't it? Both.
Yes. And here's where it gets really interesting. At just 8 years old, she wins a gold medal at children's music competition.
Wow.
Yeah, and this wasn't just, a little childhood ribbon. It apparently caught the attention of established music composers right away. Like her path was sort of lit up from the start.
It really seems that way. And that early immersion, as you said, in both Hindustani and Carnatic classical, that's exceptionally rare, especially to that level of proficiency.
Right.
It wasn't just talent. It was rigorous, disciplined training. Two distinct, very complex musical systems.
Can you elaborate on that difference a bit? Hindustani versus Carnatic.
Sure. So Hindustani classical, you often find more emphasis on improvisation, maybe a more fluid melodic progression, that deep emotional connection, the bhava. Carnatic, on the other hand, it's known for its intricate, very structured compositions, rhythmic complexity, maybe a bit more mathematical precision in places.
Okay.
So mastering both gave her this incredible vocal dexterity. It's like having two different powerful toolkits.
So she could pull from either one, depending on the song.
Exactly. She could bring that nuanced Hindustani emotion to a soulful ballad, or the crisp Carnatic precision to a fast, really challenging piece. That foundation, it really became her superpower. It let her adapt to almost any musical demand.
Wow.
And what's even more fascinating is, while she's pursuing higher studies in Mumbai, getting an economics degree from St. Xavier's College, no less.
Economics, right.
She kept up this intense musical training, continued studying Hindustani under Balram Puri. That just shows incredible discipline, doesn't it?
It really does, that commitment. Refusing to let the academics sideline her real passion.
Yeah, a relentless pursuit of her craft.
So that balance is impressive.
Yeah.
But the path from, classical student to playback star,
Yeah.
it wasn't exactly a straight line, was it?
No, not at all. The industry is famously competitive.
The biography mentions this pivotal moment. She gets introduced to the legendary Manna Day.
Ah, yes. Man a day. A giant.
It sounds almost like something out of a movie, right?
Yeah.
He saw something special in her, and that connection became her crucial first break. It opened doors.
Absolutely critical. Getting that kind of endorsement.
But then her apprenticeship, it went even deeper. In the 70s, she started working with composer Hemant Kumar.
Another legend.
And the detail here is amazing.
Yeah.
She initially worked as a dubbing singer.
Right. Which was quite common then.
But not just for anyone. She was dubbing for Lata Mangeshkar.
Exactly. The Titan herself. Can you imagine?
The pressure must have been immense. But also, what an incredible learning opportunity. What do you think she gained from that beyond just, hitting the right notes?
Oh, it's huge. That's a really crucial point. Working as a dubbing singer for Lata Mangeshkar wasn't just an entry point. It was like an intensive real-world masterclass.
Right.
She had to replicate not just the melody, but the precise nuances, the emotion, the phrasing of the most iconic voice in the industry.
Wow. That must have honed her adaptability like nothing else.
To an astonishing degree, yes. It taught her how to truly act with her voice, how to embody a character, a scene, just through sound, even before she had her own spotlight.
And looking at the bigger picture.
Well, this kind of apprenticeship, it was common then. A tough path, maybe, but incredibly effective for learning directly from the masters. It gave her this intimate understanding of the recording process, the specific demands of playback singing, and, ironically, the art of vocal mimicry, which probably helps her later develop her own distinct voice.
That makes sense. So it set her up perfectly.
Perfectly for her own major breakthrough, which really started happening in the 1980s.
And what a breakthrough.
Yeah.
When we talk about her defining an era, we're not exaggerating. Her voice became the soundtrack for so many people.
Absolutely.
We all remember Hawa Hawaii, Mr. India, 1987. That wasn't just a hit song. It was. It became a cultural moment, didn't it?
Oh, completely. A touchstone, that sheer energy, that joy.
That playful, almost mischievous quality in her voice. Perfectly capturing Sridevi on screen. It's the kind of song that just instantly takes you back.
Defines a generation's memories for sure.
And it shows her ability to inject pure personality into the singing, making it synonymous with the performance you see.
That's a great way to put it.
But her range, it went so far beyond those upbeat numbers. Think about Pyar What Chupke Se.
From 1942. A love story. Beautiful song.
Yeah, 1994. That tender, almost whispered romance. Her voice has this elegant, timeless charm there.
Completely different mood. Delicate.
And then flip again to something like Nimbuda Nimbuda from Humdil de Chiksanam in 99.
The folk energy.
Vibrant, wholly different. It demands this incredible vocal agility, this exuberance.
And it's precisely that chameleon-like quality that really sets her apart. Her ability not just to deliver hits across styles, but to embody the emotional range for such different roles, different musical worlds. It's quite remarkable.
Yeah.
And what's also striking, as the material points out, her talent wasn't just limited to Hindi film.
Right, the languages. That's incredible.
Her versatility singing in multiple Indian languages, Bengali, Kannada, Tamil, Telugu, Marathi, Malayalam, Gujarati, Oriya, Sames.
Wow, the list goes on.
It does. And this isn't just, translating lyrics. It's about cultural fluency.
Yeah. What do you mean by that exactly?
Well, each language has its own specific phonetics, its own cadences, cultural inflections. To sing convincingly in another language, you need to understand and adapt to those nuances.
Ah, I see.
Her deep classical training, again, in both Hindustani and Carnatic, was invaluable there. It gave her this innate grasp of melodic structures, intonation. It let her cross those linguistic barriers so smoothly.
And connect with regional audiences on a deeper level.
Exactly. It's a mastery that goes way beyond just vocal cords. It really is about understanding those regional nuances.
And this versatility, it also showed in her collaborations, right? With music directors across generations, different styles.
Definitely. She worked with the absolute legends. R.D. Burman.
Known for innovation, sometimes really complex stuff.
Right. Then the melodic masters, Laxmitant Pirlal, Kalyanji Anandji.
Pillars of the industry.
And then she just seamlessly transitioned to working with contemporary giants like A.R. Rahman.
With his global fusion sound.
Yeah, and others like Anu Malik, Ismail Darbar, Ilayaraja down south.
That adaptability is amazing. How did she manage that?
Well, I think, again, it comes back to that foundational strength. R.D. Burman, for instance, he often liked a more spontaneous, almost jazz-infused feel. He needed a singer who could react with agility. Then you take someone like Ilayaraja. His compositions often blend intricate Western classical ideas with traditional Indian melodies. That requires precision, a deep understanding of harmony.
It's a completely different demand.
Completely. Kavita's ability to adapt her vocal texture, her emotional delivery, her whole technical approach for each of these unique composers, it shows this incredible artistic intelligence.
She wasn't just singing notes.
No, she was interpreting the vision of each director. That made her indispensable. A voice that could elevate any composition, no matter the style or era.
That really speaks volumes about her dedication and her musical breadth.
It truly does.
But her voice, as you touched on earlier, it wasn't just confined to film. This deep dive shows a much broader artistic canvas. What about her work outside mainstream cinema?
Right. The sources talk about her ventures into classical fusion, collaborating with maestros like Zakir Hussain.
The tabla virtuoso. Incredible.
And the Ghazal king, Jagjit Singh.
Wow. That's a totally different world from film playback, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Moving into that intricate, often improvisational space of classical and fusion concerts.
Absolutely. And her work with artists like Zakir Hussain or Jagjit Singh, it isn't just, a side project. It's about actively bridging worlds.
Classical and contemporary.
Yes, and Indian and global. With Zakir Hussain, you're talking about these amazing improvisational dialogues. Her voice becomes another instrument in this complex, rhythmic, melodic conversation.
Hmm.
With Jagjit Singh, it's about bringing that classical depth to the emotional weight of ghazals. Which raises an important question, I think.
What's that?
How does an artist maintain that creative energy? How do they keep innovating after decades of success in the film industry, which, let's face it, often rewards sticking to a formula?
That's a really good question. How does she do it?
Well, part of that sustained journey seems deeply connected to her personal life, too. In 1999, she married Dr. L. Subramaniam.
The world-renowned violinist and composer.
Exactly. And their partnership became another powerful channel for artistic exploration.
Ah, so her marriage also shaped her artistic path.
Precisely. Since they married, Kavita has performed frequently at global concerts with Dr. Subramaniam. They blend Indian classical music with Western symphonic traditions.
Creating new musical dialogues on an international stage.
Yes, expanding the reach and the perception of Indian music globally. She's also contributed her voice to numerous devotional albums, fusion albums. It just showcases this expansive artistic vision that goes way beyond film.
So she's an artist who's constantly pushing her own boundaries.
Constantly exploring, refusing to just rest on her hits.
And it's clear this immense talent hasn't gone unnoticed.
Yeah.
The awards, the accolades, they're pretty impressive.
They really are.
In 2005, she received the Padma Shri. That's India's fourth highest civilian award.
Huge honor, right.
Acknowledging her contribution to the country's culture.
Hugely significant, national recognition at the highest level.
And then 4 Filmfare Awards for Best Female Playback Singer. That's like the Indian Oscars for film.
The industry's top prize, multiple times.
Plus regional honors, Kerala State Film Award, Tamil Nadu State Film Award for her amazing songs in those languages.
Showing her impact across different film industries within India.
And it's not just national, she's been honored internationally too, performing at prestigious venues all over the world.
And these awards, they aren't just trophies on a shelf. They really represent the breadth and depth of her impact across mainstream cinema, regional pride, national recognition, and then international acclaim for her classical and fusion work.
It covers the whole spectrum.
Exactly. If you look at it through a wider lens, her career shows this rare kind of sustained excellence in an industry famous for its shifting sands, its fleeting fame.
Yeah, artists come and go so quickly sometimes. Kavita Krishnamurthy consistently reinvented herself while staying true to those deep classical roots. Her career is really a testament to artistic integrity, continuous learning, and just an unwavering passion for all kinds of musical expression.
So summing it all up, what does this mean for her legacy? She's clearly so much more than just a hit singer from the 80s and 90s.
Oh, absolutely. Far more.
The material we looked at concludes by firmly placing her as one of the finest female playback singers in Indian cinema history, a career spanning over 4 decades now.
And still going strong.
Her unique ability to sing across pretty much every genre, classical, film, devotional, fusion, that truly sets her apart. And she's still performing internationally today, right? Representing Indian music globally.
A true ambassador for its rich traditions and its evolving sounds.
What an incredible journey we've taken through her life and voice. From that gold medal-winning kid prodigy to a global icon, a true architect of sound across genres, across languages.
It really is remarkable.
Her story feels like such a powerful reminder of how dedication to your craft combined with, an open mind for collaboration and that constant evolution,
Yeah.
how that can create a truly timeless legacy.
Well said. And this deep dive, it leaves us with, I think, a pretty compelling question for you, the listener.
Okay.
In this era of rapidly changing musical trends, new technology, where an artist's longevity often feels, precarious, what specific lessons can we draw from Kavita Krishnamurthy's enduring artistry, from her unparalleled versatility? Especially for aspiring artists navigating their own paths today. What does her journey really tell us about the true ingredients of lasting musical impact? Something to think about.